Welcome back, Swifties! Today, we're diving into one of Taylor Swift's intriguing songs, Clara Bow. Whether you're a longtime fan or new to Taylor's music, this is one story you won't want to miss. First, let's take a step back and give an overview of Taylor's album, The Tortured Poets Department, which has been at the top of the charts since its release on April 19, 2024. Swift, 34, released her 11th studio album on April 19th, and it immediately began shattering sales and streaming records left and right. ttpd racked up 2.6 million equivalent album sales in the first week of its release, with 1.9 million traditional album sales, including digital downloads, CDs, vinyl LPs, and cassettes. ttpd had the third largest sales week ever in the modern era, behind only NSYNC's No Strings Attached, 2.4 million, and Adele's 25, 3.37 million, in terms of most albums sold in a single week. ttpd debuted at number 1 on the Billboard 200 chart dated May 4th, giving Swift her 14th chart-topping album, including her re-releases. This accomplishment pushes Swift past Drake to tie her with Jay-Z for the most No. 1 albums in the chart's 70-year history. The Beatles still reign supreme with 19 number 1 albums. Fortnight, featuring Post Malone, was released as the album's lead single. It earned 25.2 million streams on Spotify alone. With its debut at No. 1 on the Billboard Hot 100, Swift tied the Supremes and Madonna with 12 chart-topping hits. She also tied Ariana Grande for the most songs to debut at the top position. Now, let's take a look at Taylor's song, Clara Bow, which has been a huge standout track from ttpd. Clara Bow, the name of an actress who rose to stardom during the silent film era of the 1920s. Who was Clara Bow? Bow was born in 1905 in Prospect Heights, Brooklyn. Following a difficult upbringing, including a mother who reportedly struggled with her mental health and was later institutionalized, Bow pursued a career in film in her late teens. At age 16, she entered a magazine's beauty contest, which eventually led to her winning a small role in the 1922 film Beyond the Rainbow. Though her scenes were said to be cut, she later found success during the silent film era of the 1920s with roles in Mantrap, 1926, It, 1927, and Wings, 1927. Following her role in the aforementioned 1927 film It, Bow skyrocketed to fame and received the nickname the It Girl. As her popularity in the film industry grew, Bow also made headlines for her personal life, as tabloids talked about her upbringing and gossiped about her romantic relationships. She wasn't well liked amongst other women in the film colony. Fellow actress Lena Basquette once said about Bow, per the publication, "Her social presence was taboo, and it was rather silly, because God knows Marion Davies and Mary Pickford had plenty to hide. It's just that they hid it, and Clara didn't. The studios were working her to death. She was on heaps of primitive pills to get her out of bed in the morning and to get her to sleep at night. Executives were trying to exploit her as much as possible. Gossip magazines were writing the most awful lies about her, and she was dealing with all that on her own, as a woman in her 20s. Bow later received a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame in February 1960, which is located at the corner of Vine St. and Sunset Boulevard. In 1931, Bow married actor Rex Bell, who was best known for starring in Western films. The couple first met on the set of their 1930 movie True to the Navy and tied the knot the following year. Together, they had 2 sons, Tony Beldam, who changed his name to Rex Anthony Bell Jr., and George Beldam Jr. After retiring from acting in 1933, Box and Bell lived on a ranch in Nevada with their children. The couple was married for over 3 decades before Bell died of a heart attack on July 4, 1962. According to BBC, Bow dealt with a psychiatric illness in her later years and reportedly attempted suicide in the 1940s when her husband decided to re-enter public life as a politician. Just 3 years after her husband's death, Bow died of a heart attack on Sept. 27, 1965, in Los Angeles, as she was 60 at the time. The new song on the Tortured Poets Department evokes a similar narrative to her Red song, The Lucky One, in which Swift sings about a starlet who came before her and how they were scrutinized under the spotlight. In the first verse, Swift sings, "You look like Clara Bow. In this light, remarkable. All your life, did you know you'd be picked like a rose? She notes how exciting it must be to be plucked from obscurity and how she might die if that happened to her. She continues with the name-dropping mentioning Stevie Nicks in 1975 and how the crowd went wild at her fingertips, noting again how she might die if she ever made it big in Los Angeles. However, the song takes a twist in the bridge as Swift notes that fame and success isn't all it's cracked up to be. Beauty is a beast that roars down on all fours, demanding more, she sings, adding, "Only when your girlish glow flickers just so, do they let you know? It's hell on earth to be heavenly. Them's the breaks, they don't come gently." Before the song's release, Cisneros and Bell reflected on the many parallels between Bo and Swift, noting how they were pioneers in their field. Bell added that she thinks her great-grandmother would have been very protective over Swift. Bell referenced a quote Bo previously made about Marilyn Monroe featured in Clara Bow, "Runnin' Wild," where she said, "I never met her, but if I had, I would have tried very hard to help her, assemble as a heavy load to carry. Wouldn't one as tired, hurt, and bewildered?" Relating that same quote to Swift, Bell added, "I think Clara Bow would feel the same kinship and protectiveness over someone who's of the same level of fame as her in dealing with the media and how heavy the crown is to carry." On another note, why and how has Taylor Swift become so popular? The foundation of Taylor Swift's billion-dollar brand is her fans. Taylor understands the power that her music and lyrics have on her brand-loyal listeners, and she communicates with her fans thoughtfully and consistently through her social media platforms, in person during her concerts, and even in interviews. By keeping her fans constantly guessing about what her next big project might entail, and by always building curiosity about what her next move will be, she strengthens her relationship with her audience and keeps them talking, which is the essence of brand building. And there you have it, folks! Taylor Swift's Clara Bow is a beautiful blend of history and modernity, capturing the essence of fame through the lens of two remarkable women. It's incredible how Taylor continues to inspire us with her storytelling and musical genius. What do you think about Clara Bow? Did you catch any hidden meanings or references in the song? Let us know in the comments below. Your insights always spark the best conversations. Thanks so much for watching and for being part of this amazing community. Until next time, keep listening, keep analyzing, and keep celebrating the incredible artistry of Taylor Swift. See you in the next video.